we get things started, let's all give a big round of applause for Mike Hurdy. He did a lot of work.
He literally did, like, literally everything. Yeah. We're just prettier than Giz, so that's why we're up here.
And just a few logistical things before we get things kicked off. Punjabi MD is having a clothing sale. I think Serena sent out an email regarding that earlier. They're doing that during the intermission as well, so go buy some t-shirts, support a good cause. Okay, so in case you didn't know, I'm Arjun, Muthusubramanian.
My name's Cullen. You get a lot of emails from me.
So you will notice that we'll be looking at our scripts a lot. That's because we started planning yesterday. Okay, so before we get started, Jocelyn and Morgan did a great job last year. They did a ton of work. They started 2 weeks of preparation. I mean, Jocelyn has the wonderful, she's so cute, that works for her. Morgan is, well, yeah. Morgan.
He has a girl's name, you know.
And I mean, with the job Jocelyn did last year, we're going to have a hard time holding the cable down to what her performance was.
It's because she's short.
That was a short joke.
Yeah.
And she doesn't. Okay. So, ever since coming to med school, and I mean, Cullen's more used to this now because he's brand spanking new, being an S&D 15er. We've met a lot of different kinds of people in med school. I've learned so much that I didn't know before, and so we started thinking, why don't we do a little ditty talking about the people that we met,
the geniuses, the real men of genius and women
of the University of Virginia Med School. So,
without further ado,
if we can bring up Hunter P. and Sam Zhao to help us with this, we'll get things kicking off. And just to warn you, I drank like 2 liters of cola before this song burst into the scene.
Liter of cola?
Liter of cola. I like a liter of cola. Super Troopers reference.
University of Virginia School of Medicine presents Real Men of Genius.
Real Men of Genius.
Tonight, we salute you, Mr. Alumnus of the #1 high school in America.
Mr. Alumnus of the #1 high school in America.
8 years of worshiping our 3rd president wasn't enough for you.
Let's go, TJ.
Nor was 4 years of pre-med in college. You had to do it in high school as well.
Residency will be a breeze.
Never let anyone forget that you went to quote-unquote a public school. Yeah, you could definitely make it on the streets.
At least you know the formula for cocaine.
So welcome back to the University of Virginia, UTJers, all 200 of you.
Mr. Alumnus of the #1 high school in America.
The University of Virginia School of Medicine once again presents Real Men of Genius.
Real Men of Genius.
Tonight we salute you, Mr. Patchy No Shave November.
Mr. Patchy No Shave November.
You don't care how great your patients are of you. You wear that scruffy mustache with pride.
You're beautiful.
Fortunately, you went to healthcare, not education, because you're not allowed within 200 yards of the school.
School's out forever.
Zach Galifianakis, ZZ Top, and Jesus ain't got nothing on you. Except, of course, actual facial hair.
And not to mention friends.
But don't worry, you'll be a year older next year, and it'll definitely come in all the way then.
And you have alopecia.
So welcome to the University of Virginia School of Medicine, Mr. Patchy No Shave November. And by the way, it's now December, you can shave.
Mr. Patchy No Shave November.
The University of Virginia School of Medicine once again the auditorium? Because team-based learning works best, however you say it does.
We're having a team in the auditorium, I don't like it.
We're not done yet. The University of Virginia School of Medicine once again presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men of genius.
Tonight we salute you, Mr. Prolific Facebook Poster.
Mr. Prolific Facebook Poster.
Who cares about what you're eating for dinner and what TV show you're going to watch this weekend? You do, and so should everyone else.
Like button.
You put a meme generator up as your homepage, so when class starts, you can devote all your attention to wit instead of as,
Please hit that like button.
notifications don't clog your inbox, because you don't get notified if you're the only one posting.
It's the button with the thumbs up.
So welcome to University of Virginia School of Medicine, Mr. Virtual Face of your class, because you put the work back into social network.
Mr. Prolific Facebook Poster.
Tonight we salute you, Mr. Complicated Question Asker.
Mr. Complicated Question Asker.
The clock is winding down on the lecture, but you find it necessary to ask just one more question.
Oh, just one more.
Even though you could just as easily Google it, you're going to make sure you milk everything out of that $50,000 tuition.
Make use of your money.
Who cares if no one else cares about the epigenetics of the disease? You came to medical school to learn, and you're going to learn everything before rotation.
Because you're a gunner.
So welcome to the University of Virginia School of Medicine, Mr. Complicated Question Asker. Because without you, no one would know that hydroxyurea can't cause cancer in sickle cell patients. Tonight, we salute you, Mr. Asian of the Midnight Oil.
Mr. Asian of the Midnight Oil.
You came to medical school for one reason only, to study.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
You combine the patience of a ninja with the desire of your tiger mom. Because for you, D equals MD is just for white people. Who cares if no one knew you were in the class until midway through graduation? So welcome to the UVA School of Medicine, Mr. Asian of Midnight Oil. Because without you, no one would know about AOA.
Mr. Asian of the Midnight Oil.
Tonight, we salute you, Mr. Bedpan Bowl Coach.
Mr. Bedpan Bowl Coach.
From the moment you knew of its existence, you knew coaching was your destiny.
We just watched Hoosiers.
You booked fields, organized team meetings, and watched motivational speeches on YouTube, like you actually mattered.
What's a defense?
Without you, there would be no way a group of highly motivated, intelligent people with far more football experience would ever organize themselves.
I'm a god.
So welcome to the UVA School of Medicine, Mr. Bedpan Bowl Coach. Because only the biggest douchers in the med school would coach Bedpan Bowl.
Mr.